students at nearby Vanderbilt University. Marcus and I have been talking about the unique role that story plays in classic Nashville songwriting. We talk about some of the great story-driven songs, Johnny Cash's A Boy Named Sue and Kenny Rogers' The Gambler. Sipping lattes and talking about our favorite music is fun, but then Marcus's tone turned serious. "You don't hear as many story songs as you used to," he says. I ask why that is. "People have a different relationship with music today," he says. "With the internet and streaming, music is so available. It's everywhere, and now it's disposable. So today's writers are all chasing the pop hook, something that can grab listeners immediately. I don't think this will be permanent. I hope it isn't. But it is certainly the age we are in." "So, you're saying that people are less engaged with their music today," I say, trying to process the implications. "Generally, yes. And songs that tell stories require more engagement." "That's right. Stories demand a bigger investment and more participation from the listener." The implications of this are fascinating. After all, my work is to advocate for stories in organizations, and this is a contrarian perspective that has simply never occurred to me. If people don't value engagement, don't tell stories. The idea seems alien, and yet it is echoed by screenwriting legend Robert McKee. In his classic text, Story, he suggests that Hollywood, too, has entered an age of impoverished storytelling because the public has lost its appetite for wrestling with life's biggest questions. And yet, this is precisely the opposite of what I keep encountering in my organizational world, where everyone is seeking greater engagement. Leaders want it, employees want it. And although I suppose there will always exist corners of the marketplace where people demand disposable transactions, consumers are asking for greater engagement too. Indeed, the continued success of Marcus's and Billy's art in this chaotic music industry offers hope. It suggests that a market still exists for music that meets its listeners in a place of deep humanity. Storytelling may be vulnerable in today's entertainment industries, but story never truly goes away. And sometimes it just finds new homes, where it can find new ways to exercise its mysterious capacity to connect, engage, and bring people together. Today, that new home is in the world of organizations. I've told Billy and Marcus, leaders are all looking for what you have. Billy has made precisely this shift by developing a storytelling and songwriting experience that he now brings to organizational teams all around the world. Explore Billy's program at kidbillymusic.com. Story never goes away. It's always here. And today, in the organizational world, storytelling has become the hot new idea that isn't new at all. Scene 2. A cave in the south of France, 1994. A wall of ancient stone gives way, raising a cloud of dust in the cold December air. 3 explorers lift their lights, throwing yellow beams into a cavern that hasn't been disturbed by light in more than 30,000 years. Through the fog of their frozen breaths, the 3 astonished explorers first spy tiny footprints in the sand, left by some Paleolithic child who could never have dreamed they would become a source of wonder to these future members of the race. Then they point their lights to the walls and are immediately transported into a world of stories. Marvelous stories. Stories that require no special skills for translation, depicting narratives of hunting and survival, animal mating cycles, and shamanic rituals, all presented in movements that a novelist or screenwriter would now refer to as scenes. Chauvet Cave, now a designated World Heritage Site, gives us our very earliest glimpses of the human capacity for storytelling. What is remarkable is how well-formed the ancient capability appears to be. When the Epic of Gilgamesh was discovered in 1853 on clay tablets that were merely a few thousand years old, we found that the ancient practice of what we might now call story theory had made astonishing advances. There are sophisticated narrative arcs with themes, heroes and villains, drama and intrigue, sexual betrayal, surprise twists. If we were to time travel across the ages, wherever we landed, we would find communities of human beings, in circles, gathered around scrolls, around cave paintings, around campfires, and they would be telling stories. I imagine the child who left those footprints in Chauvet Cave sitting in the circle as the tribal elders narrate the cave paintings, listening with rapt attention, her upturned face illuminated by flickering light, her imagination ablaze. This is how it's always been, across the ages.